Hi, I'm Brad, and I want to tell you about the chapter ahead and how they saved me from a tremendous amount of work and made everything work for my family. I found myself in a situation where very suddenly I had the power of attorney for finances and health care for an elderly relative. And that elderly relative lived far away, 93 miles away from my doorstep. And when I started looking at the finances, I realized that the only solution was to sell that relative's property to get money to finance the health care. And it was a short time frame. That relative was going to be out of money in just a matter of months. So I went to the house and I started looking around, and that house held a lifetime of belongings. There were rooms you could hardly move through. So I made 17 trips myself to the house, 93 miles away. I realized there was no way one person was going to be able to clean this house out in a timely way. I was talking to the care facility where my elderly relative had gone to, and they said, "You should talk to the chapter ahead." I said, "What is the chapter ahead?" And she said, "Well, they do what you're looking for. They come in, they clean out a house, they get it ready for sale, they even help you sell it." And I said, "What? That's exactly what I need." And that's where the chapter ahead really saved me, because first of all, you suddenly have the stress of managing another person's finances and, in my instance, managing the health care of an elderly individual where the health care was rapidly changing and not in a good direction, where you were having to make some difficult decisions as well. So that's time consuming in and of itself. But when you have to also worry about cleaning out a house, I mean, with dumpsters and everything, and then getting it cleaned up so it can be photographed, having open homes so people can come through and see it, getting it on the market with a real estate agent, the chapter ahead does it all. You just turn it over to them. You don't even have to pay up front. They cover the costs up front. So it's a lifesaver. Your stress level will go from 110% down to about 10%, and then you get to spend all of your time doing what you really should be doing, focusing on your loved one and their well-being and their health care.